So I'm going to go to Content. I'm going to go to the current electricity unit. And lesson 4 is the one we've just done. So lesson 4 has assignment 6. And again, you can either click on it and download it using that cloud icon. This one is one that you can just type into if you want. You still need to show me your proper format, but you're welcome to type into this one. Or if you just want to print it, then I suggest you download this one here so that it's in the PDF format. That way your computer doesn't mess with any of the spacing or any of the symbols. And then when you're done that assignment, you're going to submit it here to the Dropbox. So either from this little link here, or you can go straight to the Dropbox and hand it in. For these questions here on the first page, please make sure you are showing me your work, just like with the givens, the equation, the substitution step, all that stuff. You have to use the guess format here for full marks. If you don't do that, you're going to lose marks for no good reason. So please make sure that you follow through with that. So there's a few questions there. And then, this got all messed up. That's why I put the PDF version here as well. So the PDF version will not mess up the picture. This is what it should look like. If you do end up downloading this one, it might just be the viewer right now has messed with it, and it might just be fine. But if it does look like this when you download it, then please just go and take a look at this PDF version, which is not messed up, okay? I've rewritten the rules here for you, so they're right on that page as well. So again, you'll be using Ohm's law, V equals IR, just like we just did, and you'll be using the rules to try to help you solve these things. You don't need to show all of your work for this particular section. I want to see your format for these questions because I'm marking format, but I don't care about your format here. I just care that you've written numbers with units. They must have their correct units, so amps, voltage, the V for volts, or the ohm symbol. And you just have to fill in the blanks with the correct answers. I've left you some space here so that you can calculate stuff if you need to, but you're going to use the rules and the calculations to try to figure this out. And then there's one for a parallel as well. And once that's done, please either scan it. If you're going to print it, scan it. If you're going to take your own piece of paper to write it out, that's fine as well. If you do your own piece of paper, just make sure you have the question number. Give me the title of it, put the question number so I know which one you're working on. And if you're going to do this one on your own piece of paper, that's fine as well. You just have to give me the missing values. So you just have to write out, VT equals, and then tell me what it equals, RT equals, blah, blah, blah. So you just have to, the 8 missing values, just make sure that I know that it's VT and not V1. So be very clear. And if you do that, submit that to me, then that, my friends, is actually the end of our course. This is the very last assignment that you have to do. Please make sure that you go to quizzes and make sure you've submitted all of the quizzes that are required for this unit. Make sure you go to Dropbox and that you check to see that you've submitted all of the assignments. Okay? Obviously, I'm not a real student, so obviously I haven't submitted anything, but this is what you'd see. You'd see not submitted, so you would know. And then make sure that you've done your Gizmo quiz by going to explorelearning.com. Okay? Once you've done all of that, you have until 2 o'clock to finish the course. That's when our course officially ends. Once you've finished all that, you can consider yourself finished for our course. I'm going to be sending out emails. As soon as 2 o'clock hits, I'll be sending out emails to say who has completed stuff and who's still missing things. I'll update your grades, and I'll email you and your parents. Anything that is still missing, everything is due by 2, but anything that is still missing, you have one last chance to finish, because I'm going to write your final report cards at 2 o'clock. Sorry, not 2 o'clock. On Monday, I'll be writing them in the morning. So I'll be doing any final marking on Monday and on Monday morning. So you'll have until then to get every little bit of work done, okay, for our final electricity unit.